All right, in this video we're looking at the graphic organizer. It's a theme chart for the short passage, Rites of Passage, that you read or followed along in the video before, and you may be going back and doing some rereading or re-listening to that story as we go. So first off, what does the character do and say? Okay, so in this first box, we're going to talk about what Aaron and what Aaron does or says is Aaron describes preparations for his bar mitzvah. Okay. What happens to Aaron? Aaron will have a bar mitzvah when he turns 13. Okay. And then Carlos is the other main character here. And Carlos recalls how his family celebrated at his sister Anna's, let's be a little more specific, quinceañera. And then what happens to the character Carlos? Carlos realizes, the importance of rites of passages. And including, he mentions, or I forget if it was Aaron or Carlos. Let's go back and look in the text real quick. Oh, Aaron mentions the next rite of passage of getting his driver's license, which is a pretty common rite of passage here in the United States across all different cultures, is that turning 16 and going down and taking that driver's license test to try to get your driver's license, kind of a rite of passage. Once you have that freedom of being able to get in your own car and go wherever you want, when you want to, it's kind of that first sign that, hey, you're becoming a responsible adult. Okay, so the theme, based on all of this information, okay, what is the theme of this passage? And remember, theme is never just one word, and your theme can be anything as long as it's backed up with some evidence. Well, we have our evidence here, and this evidence points to the fact that this story is telling us that rites of passage help remind us of our culture. It helped Carlos being reminded of his culture, his Mexican heritage with the quinceañera, and it reminds Aaron of his heritage with the bar mitzvah, and they also talked about a sister's bat mitzvah. So all of those things are reminding us that rites of passage help remind us of our culture. And even that rite of passage of being able to drive for the first time, getting that driver's license, that's kind of a rite of passage for American culture. It wouldn't be a rite of passage maybe in another country where maybe kids aren't able to drive until they're 18 or something like that. It would be a different kind of rite of passage. But here in the United States, that reminds us of our common United States culture of that rite of passage of getting your driver's license and having that freedom. All right, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.